And 3, 2, 1, now. Hi, I'm LewisLightning. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So we just met Flemeth. Literally just met her. She talked to us like just for a little bit, and then we got finally the chance to kind of give me a spot to save, or not save, but pause the game or stop the game while I cut the video. So she just basically wanted to know what I thought of her, because there's stories about what she may possibly be. So I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh,
Like
how
Morgan
she
in the
dances
background.
under the moon.
She's kind of embarrassed.
He did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Yeah, we realized it, especially Duncan. How do you know all this?
Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
With that shirt, I'll follow you anywhere. Yeah, it's really weird clothing she's got, and it's like it's actually, I like a lot of clothing in games might look like really skimpy and stuff, or especially in women, but it's just like it's totally stupid. This actually has good qualities for like her magician stuff. Like it improves her. I can't remember exactly what abilities or attributes, but it improves her. And it looks like Alistar leveled up, so we'll get him done. But yeah, so it's like you don't want to switch out of it. You earn some more clothes later for her, and again, it's like so good, although a little bit skimpy. But it's like, well, you don't want to change out of it just because it's it's just so good for an armor, or not armor, clothing, equipment. That's the best word for it. So Alistar, basically I'm making him more strength and dexterity, but he should have some constitution. I think last time I must have put in willpower. Since he's strength, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do threaten, or even this way. I probably will eventually, but once his constitution goes up, because right now he's going to be a little bit more weak. Precise striking is not a bad idea. I'd like to get more of his Templar abilities, but it goes up by levels. But he's sword and shield, so we can probably, put something in here. He needs more strength and more dexterity for that crap. So I guess we'll just put in the only one we have, shield defense, which will make him a better defender. So maybe it will let us get to... wait, we'll go drop off the stuff for the dog first. But yeah, maybe it will let us get to give him like the threaten or whatever it was. This gate's open now. Nothing in here. I don't think it was open before. That's why I'm
Hail to you.
talking to you, you asshole. Trying to get this gate. There is one with a chest in it, I believe. Looks like some paper. Maybe there isn't. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Daveth mentioned you were offering a reward for one.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
That should be fine.
Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
So we lost some money before paying someone off. It looks like we made it back. Come on, Sigmabari. Can't do anything with him. Oh well. So I believe that was it. I don't think we had any other quests in Ostagar. We can go sell some stuff. We'll just go and sell some crap at this quartermaster. See if you got any new goods. Sometimes I get new goods just by
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
And one of the best ones, I think let's see what he has. His
Let me
regular
know
goods.
what you'd like.
Maybe I missed something by not going to that, but I don't think I would have. Well, I don't like either of these daggers, so I'm going to sell them. And I already got rid of an axe, and I don't really want that either. So this Chase and Flatblade's two-handed. Just look at Jory, who's got a balanced greatsword. This Chase and Flatblade is better, but what's a greatsword? Yeah, so here's like another greatsword, and it would be better, but you'll see right away why I don't really bother with that. We'll get rid of these long swords and this other greatsword because iron's the lower level, gray iron's higher. So if it's got like some kind of modifier, and basically you can tell by if it's just called like a greatsword, that's the most basic name possible. Like there's one over here as well. That means it's just plain regular, and there usually won't be any other added effects to it. Ooh, shit, I didn't want to sell it. Whatever, I don't really need it either. See this Chase and Crusher, it's not your average thing, and it's got like the average name, it's got a modifier to it. So that one, even though it's tier 1, it's still good to have. Wild's Bow, we'll get rid of this longbow. We'll keep the Wild's Bow. Firebolt and fire arrows, you can equip them and they'll do more damage. There's not many people, I don't know, there's not really much benefits to using the crossbow. So fire bolts you might want to even sell. Arrows are like, it seems like bows are way better than crossbows, and bows will use arrows, not bolts. So that's just something to think about. Not that that's the way you should do it. This darkspawn staff isn't very good, but we might want it later. And you can always equip like a secondary set of equipment. So let's see what else we can sell here. Let's get rid of this leather armor. No one's going to be using it, and everything else we want to keep at the moment. He's got some stuff I could buy that would be useful, but I don't really want it. You can usually find better stuff, but we should buy all the health pulses we can. We don't have any mages, so we don't really need the lyrium. So I'll buy all the health pulses I can. And I guess an injury kit. I could buy them all, but we'll just buy 2, I guess. And see if there's anything here. Oops. Backpack. This is what you want. This is one of the most important things. I'm lucky I still have enough. Actually, I can sell these wolf pelts. For the moment, I'm going to keep these gems. I said they're good for selling, but I'm going to keep them because sometimes you get quests where they specifically ask for certain gems. So we'll just keep them for a little bit longer. They're not really going to take up that much room, right? And the backpack will open up our inventory even larger. But I want to see if there's anything I forgot to see if I could sell, which I guess not. So we're going to buy the backpack. Now, if you look at it, distribute weight evenly, explorers fight unfettered while carrying large quantities of gear. Each backpack purchase automatically increases inventory capacity by 10. And if you look, my inventory capacity at the bottom, it's right above the word inspect. It's 37 of 70. So I have a maximum of 70, and right now I'm using 37 of that. So if we get the backpack, now it's 80. So you want that. Like whenever you find a backpack, my advice is to buy it. Now let's just check his other goods.
Hello again.
I don't think
Is
it
there
really
something
changes
you need?
anything. There might be like
Some
one or two
supplies, perhaps?
other items.
So long as you keep it quiet.
And then we'll go and see Duncan. And if you ever sell anything you don't want to sell, like I did, you can go to the sell back or buy back. Because this is a different inventory slot than his other one, we won't find what I sold them. And I think if you wait long enough, they just move it over to the regular items anyways. So let's get some more health pulses already. I guess this is his other stuff. So yeah, we're all done here. We'll go back and we'll talk to Duncan. I don't think there's anything else that really happens. And these quests do give you experience. So when we gave like that Mabari dog handler that flower, we got experience for that. But let's see what Duncan has to say.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
We should probably tell him about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistar, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
And what is the ritual all about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
So it sounds like it's deadly. Is that why you keep the joining so secret?
If only such secrecy were unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistar, take them to the old temple.
Alright, so this joining is apparently deadly.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
My brother's cat.
Would you have come if they'd warned you?
Might be able to
Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Ooh, for a criminal, he's pretty, You make a good point.
You saw those darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the darkspawn and use it to slay the archdemon.
My guy's like looking on. Huh, interesting. So yeah, the blood we collected was specifically so we could drink it. Sounds kind of gross and weird. But it's also been worked by the mages. That's when you got back. He said he's going to get the mages together to help perform the ritual. It's not just darkspawn blood. Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistar, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you
Fucking
perish,
guys looking around all scared
know
again.
that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
For some reason, Duncan reminds me of Liam
Daveth,
Neeson.
step forward.
Daveth drinks first. It's a huge fucking cup. Or chalice, I guess. It's bigger than their heads. Oh. What's happening to him? His eyes.
Make his breath.
I am sorry, Daveth.
Oh, he didn't make it. He died.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife,
Pulls his
a
sword
child.
out.
Had I known...
There is no turning back.
Pussy.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Oh. Look at that fucking curve on that blade.
I am sorry.
Why do you have to kill him?
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint
That's my
for
turn
the
now.
greater good.
Tastes like Kool-Aid, kind of.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey
I think we'll be
Warden.
fine. Oh no! This is like Daveth all over again. Oh, my eyes are like his. I can see shit. See a scary ass dragon. But it looks like I'm alive.
It is
The
finished.
sky's purple though, apparently.
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices
Why can't we
from
let
us
him run
all.
away?
Thankfully, you stand here as proof. They are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had
I had
terrible
one
dreams
dream, I
after
only
my
slept
joining.
once.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Aw, blood pendant.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
One thing I would like to mention, I like Duncan's armor. It's so awesome. I got my dog back. I like Duncan's armor. Unfortunately, I don't think you can ever get that. Like, no one else seems to have it. You don't ever seem to be able to find it. So I better level up. It's weird, usually the characters you have in your party, even if they're not with you, they'll get the experience points as well. Ooh, and I got another attribute point. Instead of just having, usually you only have 3, so I got 4 here. Let's put it into strength, dexterity. I want some cunning and constitution. Nothing I really want to do up there, and nothing down here. Oh, I better put it into another dual weapon, since that's what I'm going to be going with. Flurry. Character lashes out with flurry of 3 blows, dealing normal combat damage for each hit. Eventually I'll get that at level 9, but let's go with... What's dual strike? Character strikes full of simultaneously. Attacks cause more damage, but the character can't inflict regular critical hits direct. We'll do with flurry. Oh, I get 2. I can do. Might as well do both of them. So we're done with that. So we'll save it here, and then we'll just do a little bit of quick exploring and head to Duncan and the King, King Cailan. So if you enjoyed, leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and Jory and Daveth are dead. Bye.